Right now, there is one city in Africa where people live better than almost anywhere else on the continent. No, it is not Lagos. It's not even Cairo, or it's not even Nairobi. Stay tuned until the end because your city might be ranked way higher or way lower than you expect. This video ranks African cities by quality of life in the year 2026 using real data from Numbeo. This is not opinion, it's not vibe, it's not even a social media hype. We are looking at income, the cost of living, housing affordability, pollution, safety, healthcare, commute time, and climate. And once you see what actually matters, some famous cities completely fall apart. We're starting from number 10 and counting all the way up to Africa's number 1 city to live in. So let's go to the countdown. In number 10, we have Alexandria, Egypt. Alexandria looks beautiful. It has history, a coastline, a Mediterranean vibe, but living in Alexandria is very hard. The quality of life score according to Numbeo is 89. Here, property prices are more than 20 times the average income of individual households in the town. Pollution is very high, but the purchasing power of the community is also extremely low. Even though food is cheap here, it doesn't help because owning a home in Alexandria, Egypt is almost impossible. And in number 9, we have Nairobi, Kenya, East Africa's business capital. The city is ambitious, energetic, and it's always moving. But the quality of life score is only 95 here. Housing costs around 15 times the income of individual households. Pollution? Oh, it's heavy. Daily life is very expensive. You can make money here, by the way. Keeping it is the real challenge Nairobians face day to day. In number 8, the best city to live in the continent of Africa, it is Casablanca in Morocco. This is a big city energy, a big city problem also. Casablanca scores 95.6. Housing here is extremely expensive relative to the income of individuals. Pollution is also among the highest on the list. Casablanca is the economic heart of Morocco, but economic power doesn't automatically mean a good life. So in number 7, we have Tunis in Tunisia. Now, this is a triple-digit number. Tunis scores 109.4. Here, living costs are totally manageable. But there is a weak purchasing power still. Why? Housing is brutally expensive relative to the income of the population, again, just like the other cities on the list. Pollution is also high, but life here is somewhat affordable. Until a Tunisian from Tunis wants to actually own something. And in number 6, we have Johannesburg, South Africa. Now, things change here. Johannesburg scores 141.2. It boasts strong income, affordable housing, real economic opportunity. But pollution here pulls the score down, meaning you earn well, you buy well, you just don't breathe very well. But this is a very nice city. In number 5, we have Pretoria, South Africa again. Another South African town, one of Africa's most underrated cities maybe. It scores 144.9 according to Numbeo. Housing is surprisingly affordable in the city of Pretoria. The purchasing power of the individual households in the town is very strong. On average, pollution is also moderate. So if affordability mattered more than fame, this city would be talked about a lot more whenever we talk about the continent of Africa. In number 4, we have Durban, South Africa, the beach city, but still the practical one. Durban scores 152.3. It has strong income levels, reasonable housing cost, pollution is slightly higher than expected. It's not perfect in terms of that, but it balances money and lifestyle. It is better than most of the African cities we are just mentioning. In number 3, you will have a surprise shock of your life. In number 3, the best city to live in the continent of Africa is Windhoek in Namibia. Windhoek scores 158.3. It has one of the cleanest airs in the continent, safer streets, calmer pace of life. Housing is not cheap here, but it is manageable. There is no chaos, no extreme pollution, just a livable, beautiful city. In number 2, we are back again to this beautiful country of South Africa. We have Cape Town, the second best city in the continent of Africa to live in. Cape Town is one of the most beautiful cities on the entire earth, let alone South Africa or Africa. It scores 160.3. It has one of the lowest pollution. It has strong purchasing power. Here, housing costs are higher, but as I said, people can still afford them because the purchasing power is high. You pay more, but you actually get more from this beautiful, magnificent city. And in number 1, we have the best city to live in Africa at the start of the year 2026, again from the beautiful country of South Africa. It is Port Elizabeth. Port Elizabeth is the best city to live in Africa, according to Numbeo. With a score of 163, it is the highest on the continent. Here, housing is affordable, purchasing power is very strong, pollution is moderate. It's not flashy, it's not that loud. You might not hear about this city every one and then, but it wins where life actually happens. So, here is what most people miss though. This ranking doesn't mean these cities are better. It means they are better for the average resident. So, big GDP cities can rank low, famous cities can disappoint you. Because quality of life is not about how rich a city looks, it's about how livable life actually is. Because on that matter, maybe cities like Lagos might be ranked very much higher. So, did your city make the list? And if it didn't, would you still choose it over these top cities in the continent of Africa? Please comment your city below, like the video, and also do subscribe and share this video. Until next time, bye bye, see you.